Today in our 2014 Subaru XV Cross Trek, we're going to be test fitting the Thule SnowPack extender, part number TH7325. The SnowPack extender is going to let you carry up to 6 skis or 4 snowboards. The Subaru XV Cross Trek is a crossover SUV, so it sits slightly higher than your typical sedan. One of the greatest benefits of the Thule system is its ability to slide out, which makes loading and unloading much easier, especially on the higher sitting vehicles. This will give you 15 inches of overhang off the side of your vehicle. Included are 4 matching locks, so you only need 1 key. The push button locks to keep your skis secure, and the pads lock to prevent your rack from being stolen. Here on the inside, you'll have an extra thick, ultra soft rubber that will conform to your board, keeping it secure in place and prevent scratches. This ski rack will attach to round, square, arrow, elliptical, and factory roof rails. There are 2 ways to install the rack onto your crossbars, using the clamps or the included T-brackets, which will go in your T-Trek system. With the system installed, it'll add about 6.5 inches to the height of your vehicle. If using the T-slots instead of the clamps, it'll add about 5 3/4 inches. Now let's check our clearance in the back. And as you can see with the hatch open, we have ample room, and this will work with most ski and snowboard sizes. With it released, if you tilt the lever towards the front of the vehicle, that will allow it to retract, giving you 15 inches of extension over the side of the vehicle. Now that we've gone over some of the features, I'll go ahead and show you how to install it. We've already got the rear one installed here, so now I'll show you how to install the front one. Included in your Thule kit, you're going to get 4 T-slot bolts, 4 pads for the T-slots, and you'll also get 4 clamps, depending on the style of roof rack you're going to use. There are 2 ways to install it. First, we're going to show you how to use the T-slot method. First, we'll take our pads here. It may come in the kit with the center square not installed. That would just clip right into this outer square. You'll see the hooks here. They snap into place right here. You'll want to line it up with the hole and do the same on the other side. We're not the vehicle with our 2 T-bolts. You'll need to remove the strip. Slide your T-bolts into place. Get them about spaced far enough you can adjust them when you go to put the rail on. And then you would take the strip here after we've got it installed and cut it, filling in the empty spaces. But for demo purposes, we're not going to be doing that. Now, back at your rail, you want to press the button, open it up, lay it down this direction. Only one side of this rubber will come out. So that'll be the side that this lever tilts towards. Pull the rubber out. Now we've got our rubber strip off. You can see the opening for the nut. It's slightly offset, so you'll want to pull this lever forward and slide the rail down slightly. Now it's all lined up so we can get our Allen wrench into the nut to tighten it onto the vehicle. So let's go place it onto the bars. Line up your rails with the holes in your pads and set her down. Then take your included Allen tool and just snug it up for now, because we're going to need to do this on both sides. We'll tighten it down completely once we've got everything started in place. To access the further in nut, you'll need to slide the rail completely out. Now you can tighten it down. Now just adjust it to the appropriate position and go back and tighten your nuts completely. Once they're tight, you'll push your rubber back into place. Make sure this is up. You can clamp it down and you're now ready to load up. Now we've completed the installation using the T-slot method on this rail. Just complete the same process on the other rail. Now I'll show you how to install it to your crossbar using the clamp method. I find the clamp method to be easier. The installation for the clamps is fairly similar. However, it's a little bit easier because you can install the clamps to the ski rack before we put it on the vehicle. You'll again remove the rubber. You'll align the threads with the hole here and get it started. Once you get it into position, you can snug it up using the same Allen nut that we use to tighten to the T-slots. Then tighten down your clamp. You'll then slide your rail out and repeat the same process using this nut and hole. With both clamps installed onto the ski rack, just push your rubber back into place. Make sure your gray lever is in the up position. Clamp it together, and we're ready to put it on the vehicle. Just a note, it's easier to access on the vehicle if the locks are near each other. You may want to loosen up the straps before you install it so it fits more easily. Go ahead and set it into place. Run your straps over and clip them. Then make sure it's lined up with your rear one. Now just tighten down your straps. Now let's go ahead and load up our skis. Now we can just lock it up and head to the slopes. And that completes our look at the Thule SnowPack extender, part number TH7325 on our 2014 Subaru XV Cross Trek.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.